Hello everyone, I'm back. Unfortunately, OBS decided to crash, and also my game decided to DC. So, yeah, we're back from that. We're just waiting for this to load. And we are only going to stream this for another 2 hours. Give or take a few 15 minutes. Anywho, let's continue on. Wolfmage, how do you fare, my friend? As ever, we are here at St. Coinage, remain firmly entrenched in our efforts to excavate the secrets of the Alagon Empire. The members of Noah must be armed with knowledge if they are truly to pave the way to the future. I see you are here with intrepid young Hydra. I must assume you have come to collect your promised tombstones. I am. I'm most eager to sink my scholar's teeth into something new. Then allow me to feed your fervor. We have uncovered a number of relics which, in cursory inspection, appear to contain detailed methodology for several summoner incantations. Who better than you to decipher their mysteries? Leviathan removes Shiva. With every new primal that appears, the importance of a thorough study of summoning magics becomes ever more apparent. Speaking of those particular deities, Wolfmage, I am given to understand that you had a hand in defeating every one of them. Your name features quite prominently in the report we received from the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And as you were present at each of their downfall, it then follows that your aura was infused with the essence of those primals. Could it be possible that you now have the potential to call forth new Iggy? By the 12, of course. The most trying of the requisite conditions has already been met. All that remains is to perform a summoning ritual at locations charged with the apparent element energies. Master Emboros, can you suggest any places in which the etheric balance tips heavily towards either water, lightning, or ice? The singing shard should adequately serve your need for lightning. The area is alive with the constant discharge of crackling energy. The singing shards it is, then. Let us perform the Astrias of lightning and attempt to bring Ramu into this world. Yeah, hopefully this is the last part for today, because I've put it this way, if my stream cuts out again for today, what? If my stream cuts out again today, I plan to end it right then and there and host someone. Oops, I went the completely wrong direction. Anywho, yeah, if my stream cuts out one more time today, I plan to end it right then and there and host someone. Anywho, let's proceed on. Either way, I only plan to stream this for another 2 hours. Then let us begin the Astraeus of Lightning. Concentrate on shifting your etheric energies towards the desired element. I sense nothing. I do not understand. All of the conditions have been fulfilled. This summoning ritual has not failed us before. However, could we be missing? Well, there is a little point in us remaining here if a Remuigi will not answer your call. Shall we return to Gardania? Hopefully I can teleport before it. Nope. Don't drag the map and teleport before the frickin' enemies start attacking me. E. Because so far I've had to make it so that this stream is split into 4 parts. That's including this one. Yeah, 4 parts. Anywho, hopefully so put simply, I am not going to be streaming another part if this cuts out. I'm going to leave it there. And start again tomorrow. Hopefully that does not happen. I just hope that it doesn't cut out again within the next 2 hours. Oh! Wait. Hi, Dad! How you doing? Good morning! It's past noon! It's 12:12! Silly. Understandable. Yamhitra? Hello, Mage. I scoured my research notes and hit and a hint as to why the summoning failed, but there were no revelations to be found. I am forced to conclude that the cause must lie outside our current understanding of the art. Thus, I shall begin studying the tombstones that we received from Ramboras, and hope they contain some heretofore unknown wisdom. Mayhap these new eggies require a different manner of crystalline catalyst. While I delve into this mystery, I suggest you continue practicing your art. We enter an uncharted realm of summoning, and you must be prepared, body and spirit. And next Summoner's Quest is available at level 52. I already am level 54, so I can do it now. And I will get Energy Siphon, which is an AoE version of Energy Drain. Greetings, Wolfmage. Since last we met, I addressed the arduous task of deciphering these tombstones has occupied my every waking moment. I have made sufficient progress, but the cause of the ritual failure yet eludes me. I am somewhat heartened, however, by the discovery of a number of new incantations. In fact, there is one spell which I believe you could soon master with a medium of instruction. Pray forgive my interruptions. You are the leader of the research efforts on summoning magic, yes? I am Captain Dancing Wolf of the Immortal Flames. It is fortunate that I find you together, as I have questions for you both. And what would the Immortal Flames want with us, Captain Wolf? Does Uldal's military have some vested interest in the activities of summoners? Just one summoner in particular, madam. We seek a man by the name of Tristan. Then you do know him. I've read reports that you had been in pursuit of our former soldier, but I always like to have confirmation on our intelligence. The immortal flames had its own reason for wanting Tristan found. If you have any idea as of his whereabouts, then I must know what you know. So Tristan matched his summoning magics against yours and was ultimately consumed in fire. And you are certain of he perished. Have we given you any reason to suspect otherwise? I do not doubt the veracity of your tale, but there has been an incident. A merchant caravan was recently attacked by a man who, by the description given, closely resembled Tristan's appearance. Should we allow the crime of a former immortal flame to go unanswered, then the integrity of the entire organization would be called into question. I will find him and see that justice is served. We looked on as Tristan was engulfed in flame. Not remained not even a cinder charred corpse, and we believe him utterly consumed. Could he have somehow survived that inferno? If he is alive, then we have unwittingly permitted the escape of a known pawn of the Paragons. Captain Wolf, you must allow us to accompany you on your investigation. Your con- your combined experience in summoning arts is most welcome, Lady Hitra. The attack occurred on one of the roads to Camp Drybone. Join me at the settlement proper, and we can continue the search for witnesses. So how are you today, Dad? Also, fair warning, I might call you after the stream, Dad. Because I plan to go on a walk and also call you at the same time. Ah. Oh, it's already dinner time for you? Is it in here? Here be the people I need to talk to. That body is not normally there, so I suspect that they are somewhere around here because... Yep. I'm Hydra, Wolf Mage. As we are now cooperating on this investigation, I see no reason not to trust you with some of its duties. Let us split up and find out what these merchants know. Big red circle equals area where people need to talk to. There's one. A friend of mine survived the assault, said he even caught a glimpse of the villain's twisted face. The cretin he would tell I'm certain he would tell you more had he not left camp the moment his injuries were bad. Ugh. I cannot read today. Then again, I have that problem every day with this game. Some words are just hard. I know that you mention. Now that you mention it, they did cart in a body of a merchant. Such things are hardly noteworthy around here, though. As such, I failed to take notes. Getting some lag. So it's apparently not in that building. Maybe in here? Nope. That means it's probably up on the ledge. Good thing I can fly. The perfect mount for a summoner, a carbuncle. Oh, looks like it's not up here. Get an overhead view. So it's not up there. Is it in here and I just missed it? Yes, it was. The attack on the road, out on the road, I hear the man who did it was swathed in a robe that was black as midnight. One of Ifrit's tempered, I should think. So we have one merchant left alive to tell the tale. According to my inquiries, our intrepid trader will likely be en route to High Bridge. We may yet catch him. Sorry, I've got hiccups. On the road if we are swift. Purple area means fight. Also, I need to summon my carbuncle. Getting a little bit of lag, but that's okay. Probably should have brought out my chocobo because it could heal me. Aiding you. I heard Amalja war cries. Are you hurt, sir? Thank you. Yes, thank you. I will. Aside from the injuries I sustained from a previous incident, I suppose. First the caravan and now this. Must Thal be so eager to usher me into his halls? This is concerning the assault on your caravan that we endeavored to seek you out, sir. Is there aught you can tell us of the attacker? I should be glad to see him brought to justice, though I did not see his face in any great detail, concealed as it was in the depths of a black cowl. I did glimpse a lock of silvery hair. By his stature, I make him to be out to be Hyrian stock, and by his fiery servants, a hell's spawn demon in disguise. A fiery servant? Those balls. That's the one. Where do you people find those things? The villain was in command of an Ffxiv then, and we know the affinity Tristan has for primal flames. Aye, all the evidence points towards our man. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. You have been of great help to our investigation. I'll think nothing of it. Consider it poor recompense for my rescue at the hands of this gallant adventurer. I must report these developments to my superiors at the Hall of Flames. Pray join me in Ul'dah. There is more I would discuss with you. And for this I can just use the return spell, or self-destruct, either or. Self-destruct is more fun, but return spell is also useful. Please don't tell me my stream is cutting out. Okay, good, it's not. Oh, it's just the music changing and cutting out. I think it may be caused by the fact that I have two apps running, one being stream avatars and one being the game. So I may have to start playing without stream avatars and test and see if that fixes it. Someone cast a regen on me for no reason. Now we're just waiting for the NPC to appear. I don't understand why my game takes forever and a half to load at certain NPCs. There we go. You know of Tristan's older brother, Kahedin. Both were soldiers in service to the Immortal Flames. Both were soldiers under my command. Our unit was one of many deployed on the mission to destroy the Primal Ifrit, an opponent that succeeded in an operation that succeeded at staggering cost. Those who were not incinerated were tempered, with Cardin suffering the latter fate. As you well know, a primal's power is fueled by the faith of its thralls, and the greatest mercy we can grant such unfortunates is a swift journey to Thal's hallowed hallowed halls. Tristan volunteered to end the cursed existence of his own brother. He returned to Ul'dah with Kahedin's blood on his blade, and I watched, helpless as the guilt slowly strangled the life in his eyes. No words of comfort could have reached him when he lost, when at last, when he at last quit the flames. He was a husk of the man he once was. Never did I imagine his grief-maddened mind would drive him to such desperate evil. Tristan was my soldier, and it is my responsibility to stop him. Thanks to your aid, we have mounting proof that he is still out there. When we are ready, we shall make our move. We are content to follow your lead in this, Captain Wolf, and we should certainly be full prepared if we are to meet the Dark Summoner in battle. To that end, Wolfmage, I would teach you one of the incantations I gleaned from those repositories of Algon wisdom. 'Tis a spell of damaging magic employed in combat by summoners of Eld. Let us call upon Captain Wolf once again when you have mastered Dodsius. It would not do to engage Tristan while stumbling over unfamiliar magics. And I learned Energy Siphon. And since I am on the level to do it now, yes. Rearrange my hotbar. Energy Siphon goes there. So, Energy Drain and Energy Siphon gives me these two ether stacks. Ether stacks on my gauge, which allow me to use Fester or Pain Flare, depending on AoE or single target. Anywho, now we have to wait for the marker to change to the blue marker, so we can do the next job quest. And because we're up the level to do that. And for this job quest, we will get Ruin 3, our upgraded single target damage spell. We will get Ruin Mastery as a passive, which unlocks Ruin 3 as an action. Auspicious timing, Wolfmage. There has been news, and none of it good. Our soldier in central Danalan have reported another attack. I looked over the notes of the initial investigation, and it would seem Tristan or someone who looks very much like him has struck again. I'll have one of my men contact Yamhitra with the details, but I suggest we head out to the Nanawa mines immediately and question one of the surviving victims. It will cost less and be easier just to fly there, so quickly teleported out of the city. via the crystal. I think after this quest, once we get this quest done, we are going to end the stream, so... However, we'll get to that when we get to that. Excuse me while I mute that tab. Jeez. Sorry, I'm watching someone else. I'm listening. I'm lurking in someone else's stream in the background, and it just decided to reload this page, and which caused it to unmute the tab. Anywho, is this the right spot? What do you mean, more questions? I've spilled me tale to 3 different soldiers already. Me work's getting further and further behind every time I gotta stop and talk to you folk. Here's an idea though. How about you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. That big lad in uniform there looks like he could lift something good, some good sized rocks. And what about you, lad? You some sort of mage? Yes, I'm a wolf mage. You've had some trouble with we've had some trouble with the locals bringing sweeping our fires solvers slivers, and you're just a bloke to get it back. That stuff's as rare as chocobo teeth, you know. Now, just a moment, sir. We don't have time for these distractions. Then maybe I don't have the time to talk to you. Not until there's a little give with your take. I fear he means to be stubborn about this, Wolf Mage. Please humor the man and retrieve his precious ore from the Spriggans. Yes, Spriggans. Ooh. Not required to kill, but I can kill it. I think I'm gonna bring my chocobo out. Spriggans are over here. Oh, they're up here. That's one of three. This will be two of three. Oh, it's three enemies this time. And we got 3. Find them Spriggans, lad? What about the fire saver? Oh, you've got the whole lot back. Much appreciated. My apologies, my studies took rather longer than I. Captain Wolf, is everything all right? Everything's fine. Now let's hear your story, sir. I reckon you've earned it. Well, we was in the mine, loading the cart with our haul for the day, when this bloke in robes appeared. He didn't say a word, but the bastard just snapped his fingers and set his pet demon to lighten me mates up on fire. Iferdegi, Wolf Mage, if you would be so kind. Bloody hills, and that's the fiend I saw. 'Tis as we feared then, and this robe-clad man, do you have any idea of why he attacked? Well, less there's something more than less than more, there's more than silver to be had from Nanawa on a good day. We dig up our fair share of crystals as well. That seems to be what he was after. I'm not ashamed to say that I fled for my life once folks started getting up in flames, but when I went back to sort out the mess, the cart what had the crystals in it was empty. He took them all? Aye, every single one, and that's all I've got to say about that. Hope you catch the bastard. Crystals? There was a crate of crystals on the list stolen from that caravan. He must have taken everything else to conceal his intent. Our quarry grows careless, or simply impudent, and it is time I re-examined certain other incidents that we did not think related to this case. Meet me at the Hall of the Flames, and we shall discuss the matter further. I can imagine only one reason why a man such as Tristan would seek to acquire a wealth of crystals. Come, Wolf Mage, let us not keep Captain Wolf waiting. And is this off cooldown? Yes, it is. Turn to Ulda. Yeah, after this quest, I should be at exactly an hour for this part of the stream. which is about how long I wanted this to be. So now we wait for them to spawn. I suspected our incident records. I inspected our incident records, paying close attention to cargo manifests that included crystals. We had attributed several recent raids to the Amalja, but the victims were every one of them burned to death. Not entirely impossible considering the little lizardmen's affinity for fire, but to find not a single arrow or spear wound. 'Tis highly likely, mayhap I should state aloud what we are all thinking. Judging by the sheer number of crystals involved, we must assume that this villain intends to call forth the primal. After my encounter with Ifrit, I learned just how devastatingly powerful these entities can be, and I believe that summoners, with their ability to harness such power, hold the potential to achieve great things. But if Tristram truly is mad enough to summon a primal, then that unthinkable act and the bloody deeds he performed in preparation for it will cause people to question the motives of all who practice the summoner's art. My studies of the tombstones reveal to me a tale of adulation. The summoners of Alec were revered as heroes for their part in defeating the ancient primals. But reversing slowly, reverence slowly turned to revulsion as practitioners, intoxicated by their own immense power, began wielding the art of summoning as a means to further their selfish ambitions. That is not to say, of course, that all summoners chose to become tyrants, all against the common people. However, it became a strongly held superstition that those who melded the powers of primals ultimately fell into the embrace of evil. This suspicion bloomed into outright terror, and that is when the mage hunts began. By the end of the third astral era, the last of the summoners had vanished from this stage of history. And should we allow Tristan to go through with his plan, then we risk a repeat of that tragedy. I will review the site of potential. I will review the state of potential patrols on the crystal trade routes. We will catch him. Wolfmage, before I joined you at the Nana mines, I was able to uncover another incantation that may prove useful in the coming days. Wield its power wisely. And we gain Ruin Mastery and Ruin 3. And with that, I think we are going to end today's episode here. If you liked what you see, please come by my stream. And until next time, I've been Wolfmage1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.